Greetings, Dekalipa here. Today, I am very much pleased and excited to talk about a film about a guy, some might say the goodest guy, the Blue Boy Scout of the United States of America in red underwear. Superman! Superman, released in 2025, directed by James Gunn, starring David Cornsweet, Nicholas Hoult, Rachel Bronson, Nathan Fillion, even Zlatko Buric is in it, is a film about Superman, the titular character. Let me say something straight off the bat. I am very much an enjoyer of James Gunn's work, that being The Guardians, The Suicide Squad, what have you. And I bring up those films just to illustrate one of his strengths. And that is that he is very good at ensemble films with great casts. That is very much a strength. The film is called Superman, yet it feels more like Superman and Company. It's an ensemble film. I will be straight on. There's so many characters within this film. That is both a positive and negative. The positive is in the case that this film, even though how is it structured, it's not a typical Iron Man story where they have to build up everything, step by step, stone by stone, brick by brick. No, it just throws you in. There's a beginning title card kind of scene where like it explains certain things, and then it just throws you in. And then as you're watching it, it expects, or I mean, it hopes that the audience will just take it as it is. Who are the people, who are the organizations, the countries, the politics, the what have you. Everything is simply shown, and it's an already established breeding world. That is a plus. Minus is that this is a Superman film. I want to see Superman. But as long as we are on Clark, David, I love this man. This guy finally made Superman cool again. We're so back. Superman has this bad tendency of either being the most strict by the book character, turning him boring, like Blossom from Powerpuff Girls, the forgettable Powerpuff. Or it can be the Zack Snyder route, that he is just this god among men, making him just like, ugh. This dude, this Superman, this Clark is Clark first, Superman second. He feels like that. He feels like a dude from Kansas. And I'm fucking happy about that. He feels like a dude. You've seen people like this, because in the film it shows he gets scared, he gets doubtful, he gets angry, he gets worried, he gets happy, he's in love, he's a human. And that's the whole point of Superman. Despite the fact that he's this alien from God knows where, he is more human than a lot of humans, and he exempts those virtues and those potentials of how great a human can be. He always does the right thing. He always strives to do good, because he in his core understands what it is to be human, what it is to be a son, what it is to be a guy from Kansas, an American, a citizen of the earth. He is truly a paragon of all those ideals, and David's performance truly makes him appear as a man who tries to do that but doesn't have it quite figured out. He's not the wise teacher, but he is just a man who is trying to do good. By God, is he doing a fantastic job. So David, all the roses to you. And everybody else. I mean, every single character in this film truly is very tailor-made to them. Nicholas Hoult is Lex. Fantastic. Sometimes he can be a bit more cartoon villain, but it works for him. The same can be said with every single other, but there's standouts. My personal opinion is Rachel as Lois Lane. Phenomenal Lois Lane. Truly, you look at it and you're like, this is a reporter. This is someone who cares about the truth. Fantastic. Same thing could be said for Guy Gardner and Mr. Terrific. Incredible performances. You know what I mean? Standouts. Phenomenal. I mean, Nathan Fillion's Guy Gardner, in my opinion, has the best line in the film by the end. He has a line that cracked me out very much. Fantastic. Every single supporting character was phenomenal. And see, that is a plus, but again, minus is not much of Superman, but not as much. Another thing that also bothered me is the fact that his humor, James Gunn's humor, it works in Guardians, because there are many jester characters. Star-Lord, Raccoon, Mantis, Suicide Squad, same thing. Deadshot, Peacemaker, all that. Superman embodies, focuses, emphasizes ideals that are more universal, more virtuous, more kind and good. You know, stuff that makes any civilian, any pedestrian from any part of the globe look at him and be like, no, that's a good guy. That is a good man. And when you're dealing with these, there needs to be more room for sincerity. There's a lot of moments in this film that, if they were approached more sincerely, would have made a far greater impact. The perfect example is something towards the end happens that, if it were taken more seriously, it would have been a very, very good dot at the end of a beautiful sentence, powerful sentence, but it's cut by a fucking joke, and it just But the couple of scenes that were taken sincerely were one of the best scenes in the film. There's something that happens that's probably my favorite scene in the film, but there's another scene that happened that's in the trailer where Clark and Lois are talking and Clark gets all riled up. One of the best scenes in the film. And it's just them communicating. But there you see who Clark is and how Superman came off that. Fantastic. The whole film is a sort of a series of events. And it shows like this is an everyday occurrence in Clark's life. That is good. Like a show. When you do that in a film, it's not bad because they weave into each other fairly well, sometimes more smoothly than others. But the unintended outcome is that it goes fast. This movie doesn't stop. It's just thing after thing after thing after thing. It doesn't stop. It just keeps pushing you, bro. Give me a time to breathe. There's a couple of very short moments of levity, of brevity, where you can take a breath. But like, it still pushes. This isn't Mission Impossible, man. To sum it up, I will say it like as such. This film, I wanted it to do one thing. To make Superman cool. To make this character someone that both young and old, from east, west, north, south, whoever sees him, what he does in this film, to look at him and truly admire and feel good and warm in one's heart. To think that, you know, trying, not being, but merely trying to achieve that level of kindness and goodness and thoughtfulness and charity and understanding is something that is very much wonderful. Superman comments on that as well, where, you know, a lot of the world tries to be edgy and suspicious and all that. He says that maybe just being kind, that can be cool too. I think they've achieved that. I really think they do. I really think that they have a very good foundation of a Superman that can go to distance. And yeah, I truly am hopeful and jubilant about what DC Studios can cook up with him. I really want to see another Superman film. I haven't been excited for a superhero film in a fairly long time. And I mean, surprisingly, the last one I was excited for was Guardians 3, another James film. But here, he kind of fumbled it in some aspects. But the most important thing, he got it right. Bravo. Just that, have that, and we are good. Now you may stumble the start, but you can still finish the race and finish it good. And I think they have a good baseline. And now when it comes simply to the question of either ticket, buy, stream, or pass, I'll say it like this. This film is very well shot, sometimes a bit clunky, but it's very grand. And it very much lends itself to a screen in the cinema. But I would say that if you truly do not care that much for the grandiose, I actually would argue that this would be a good film to buy. buy and watch it at home with your family to get comfortable and just enjoy the spectacle that it is. So yeah, that is my Superman review. Thank you for watching. I hope you're doing well. Come join me on stream. I'm live every day at 5 CEST time on YouTube, Kick, and X. And other than that, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share the videos around. Join the streams. Please eat. Please hydrate. Please exercise. Thank you for watching. And thank you.